Let's get this timber mill figured out. It's going to be over here. And I want to make a water wheel. It does not have to be a functioning water wheel. In the water here. It even goes down a bit, so this is like perfect spot. My thought process was to have a tree farm over here in the forest and then have the logs come over into the timber mill. Looks like it's gonna be nighttime soon. Have we ever lit this up? Apparently not. We need coal. And I don't see any in here. Well. I don't have any torches on me. Let's see if there's any coal in the warehouse. And then we'll sleep. There's coal ore. Okay. Just need some torches, man. All right. Now I want to use, as my walls, I want to use treated wood from Immersive Engineering because I love the color of it and I think it'd work really well, but there really isn't another wood type. Let me turn that music down because it's loud. There isn't another wood type to go with it, so giving it some sort of texture would be difficult. So I might want to do spruce, and then I could use oak for texture and dark oak for even more texture type of thing. Yep, we plan on doing powered lanterns along the street. Every so often. Definitely on the corners. We'll get there. I don't know how to connect them. I think you need to have the wires going in front, right? Like attached to the top of the lantern. That'll happen eventually. We'll have powered lanterns. Yeah, treated wood and dark oak do not look good together. Where do I have all my wood? I have it back at the other place. Do I have any dark? It's got a bunch of dirt in it. I have to go back home where all my wood is located currently. Because this is all... Yeah. So here's some dark oak. And here's some treated wood scaffolding. That's just not, that's not complimentary. This is a bit too red.
Who you calling a microscopic peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there?
And then the jungle is too light. I haven't gotten any acacia. The orange might actually work with it. Maybe we should go fetch some acacia trees and see if the orange from acacia works with treated wood. Thanks to follow, Cam. So yeah, let's go grab some acacia and see what we think of that. It's worth checking because I love the look of the treated wood, and even if I can use it just as a not as the main feature of the build, but just as a... No, you can't join. Sorry, this server is not open for people to join. Well, we're still gonna look. I haven't collected acacia saplings, and I like to have all the saplings I can. So this tree still has not grown, so I'm gonna guess that it's because of those. There we go. Now I bet it will grow. Okay, so acacia is on the other side of the desert. Yeah, I know. And I understand why they do, but there's... Play your own game, man! Alright. Hello, Shy Cat. Nice to see you. Now this shouldn't be as difficult to get saplings as jungle, I hope. Alright, so here it is. This is probably not going to work, but let's look. We have two options. We have you and you. You went the wrong way anyway. No. Not too bad. The lighter color from the crate, at least, goes with it. I do not think I have any plain planks on me, treated planks. It's closer than jungle, to be honest. Alright, so we have two. Let's wait for these to come down. Yeah. Come on, despawn faster. I see any more saplings. I might just give up. Two's plenty to get started with acacia since it very rarely drops less than one. So we can at least... Yep, done. I'm giving up. No more standing here. Well, and again, I'm not too sure. You know, something we can look at is using the darker variety. And acacia and chisel tones down the orangeness to begin with. So if we did, do I try to do the uneven vertical? See, I like that. These complement each other. Again, I need the plain plate treated. Instead of the crate, but yeah. See, told you it would grow. So if we did What other treated varieties are there? There's the packaged and the vertical. Are they just rotated? Yeah, they are. So let's see here. Here's the vertical. I have to remember that the bands don't rotate. And then the packaged planks. Ooh, ooh. Is that destined to be cool? Look, this line lines right up with those on every other one. What I'm thinking is maybe we use these as the foundation, like I've been doing, you know, the foundation, and then have this be the walls. These are a definite no. So we have either vertical and then horizontal, or we have some horizontal bands with the or some vertical bands with the horizontal, which I like that, but it would be down here. So we'd have this as a base. And then since this has stairs and slabs, I can add some detail to the foundation without using chisel and bits a bunch. Now the timber mill is going to be a relatively simple structure. If you've ever seen timber mills in pictures, they really are just wood buildings with a vaulted roof and then some landings, which we're going to have a landing out into the water where they're going to pick up the logs, maybe a small porch in the front, piles of wood, piles of tree, that sort of thing. So doing this over and over and over again, we're going to have to do. There's just no way around it in order to get the stuff I need for the foundation. Let's get rid of some of this garbage. And definitely plant these acacia trees over here. Let's put them here. Get them growing. And we need more space. There's space in here. So we'll be able to re-chisel these into all the uneven verticals. We don't need dirt right now. Can we swap these? Was it the packaged that we liked? Looks like it. So can we get these to look like the packaged? Hello, King Kriya. And then we'll get these and we'll chisel all of those. See, look how orange they are compared to the chiseled variety. We'll get those to that. So we have 8. 8 so far. And now the slow, laborious process of getting a stack of
you call a microscopic
wood.
peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there!
Thank you for the follow, King Kriya. I left the bucket in here. Okay, so then we'll convert half of them to the packaged that we want and start placing the foundation. There we go. Leave that so I know how far we're going, and it's going to be stilted here. Why did I do that? I'm going to be making treated wood fences to hold them up. I want that red sand if it is visible somewhere. Alright, and then we're going this way. I might need to go out a little further. I should find out what I need to make that water mill and place it, so I know where it's going. That is 4 of these and a piece of steel. Okay, so we can do that. Let's go see if we have steel in the blast furnace. If not, I'll chuck a piece of iron in there.
Who you calling a microscopic peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there?
Thank you for the follow, Wolf Boy Tanner. Alright, so we need to grab an iron ingot. Oh, you know what? I bet they're over here in the ore processing. Yep. Just one. Get it into the blast furnace. Which I told you before that I need to put a smokestack on this building. I'm considering putting the Tinker Smeltery attached to the building, but accessed from the outside. So, yeah, that's what I'm considering doing. So it'll still look like, we'll make it tall so it looks like the vent from the blast furnace, but we'll be able to use it as the Tinker Smeltery on the outside. I'm not sure what we need to process. My other question is, for those of you who may have used a Tinker's Construct a lot, the Smeltery, is it like... What I'm trying to figure out is, do I have to put the controller and the tank on the bottom level, so like down here, or can I put it up higher and still have the rest of the tank under it? I know I've always seen it where it's on the ground type of thing, but I was wondering, I know those two pieces have to be on the same layer, but I don't know if you can move them up the smeltery as long as they're on the same layer. That's what I'm wondering. The controller and tank can be on any level. Okay, that makes me happier. Because I could then just have the drains on the outside, which would be kind of cool to have the drains on the outside. But have the controller and tank on the interior here. Maybe even removing this blast furnace, because I don't know how many we need, but having the smeltery controller and the tank in the wall here. So that's an idea. I'm thinking. We shall see. Got sidetracked. Oh, you know what? I bet that steel is done. And I need this. Okay, so we need some treated sticks. I'm not sure how many we need, but we need to make 4 of these. Make 2 more treated sticks. There's 2 more. So then we got the water wheel. Now I cannot remember how big this thing is. Yeah. But I know I would like to have it... Up, up! Oh, for crying out loud. There. There? Yeah. Look at that! Yes, I just giggled. Do I want it there, or would I want it one lower? So if I do it one lower, we could pretend that the crank shaft that the water wheel is turning to make turn the belt for the saw is going underneath here. If I do it one lower. Remember, we're pretending this is going to be a working sawmill. I may not make this actually work, but if I do, it'll run whatever we need in here. Maybe wherever I do a tree farm, I don't know. It doesn't do a whole lot of power. So, it doesn't need to power anything. Sometimes Minecraft can be all decorative. And then this is the floor. We don't want it touching the water mill. So are you seriously saying, Carl, that you'd rather see me do a Chisel and Bits water wheel instead of just using a water wheel that is right here? And I'm So I was wondering if it would turn without being hooked up to the dynamo. It's okay that it does not, because I've heard that these cause serious frame rate issues. That's why we're not using them. Oh, it's almost nighttime again. Alright. Let's get the red sand picked up. I'm so happy that looks just the way I imagined it would. Alright. Ah, I see what you're saying now. Well, we'll get to that once I get this built, I believe. One concern I have is that if wood is coming in from here or something,
Who you calling a microscopic peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there?
Thank you, J-Ball. Thank you for the follow. There's no space for the giant logs to come in and get processed and then go out the other side as cut up planks. So if I did this longer and less wide, so I'd shrink it a little bit. So we would, there's our first acacia. We would bring it in this way. How's up there? That's 10. Let's do 9. Odd numbers for the win. If we did it this way, that makes me feel, I mean, even though we're not actually processing logs, It gives you the idea that the long logs are coming in and getting processed and turned into planks, and they'll come out. There'll be a window, open window here, where the planks would come out to go on the road, type of thing, perhaps. Ideas are spawning in my head. Alright, get rid of you. We could even sink this land so there's more water. So we can make the ramp that the logs come up. Again, this implies that you have looked at images of timber mills. But the logs come in usually from water, and they use these giant hooks to pull them up to the ramp, and then the ramp also has hooks on it on the underside that are on conveyor belt type things that pull the logs on into the timber mill so that they're on tracks. And then like the saw would be like right here, so it would get sawed up, which I know this is in the wrong spot for that, but I don't want it here, so we're gonna, you know, improvise. Pretend the pole is going in here with the conveyor belt going here, and then the sawmill going over here. Just pretend. We're pretending. That's all we're doing. Pretend. Alright. So we've got, here's our wall. We're gonna have, I'm gonna have a bit of a, I'm trying to think here. Do I want it here? Or do I want the dock over here? It would make more sense. Not dock. Porch. Call it porch? Sure. Call it porch. Hello there. Welcome. Can I have your sword? Yes, thank you. An osmium sword. Fantastic. Haha, get out of that, suckers. Okay. My head is still spinning with ideas. Let's get rid of that there. And because part of me all of a sudden says this part where the actual sawing happens should be outdoors because of all of the
peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there.
Thank you, Funny No, for the follow. Because of all the sawdust. And if that's the case, this whole area, probably 3 wide for me to be happy with it, would be just covered by a roof and then open to the air. And then this part would be the building. Again, we don't need a big building. I don't really need the sword, Carl. I was just being silly. Would not want to use treated wood for anything but this exterior foundation. So I wonder if we have a decent acacia floor type. Well, actually, let's do oak works with the chiseled acacia. So what do we got? Something really well worn. Those are vertical. So we have these, but the problem with these is I don't really like that they have those little ribs on the edges. These would work. So if we do that, again, this is going to have to be changed. It's just the building that needs this foundation. So I know this looks kind of off right now, and we do need to put a saw in here. And a ramp and all that stuff, but yeah. Let's change this out. To be more of the, whoops, we're out of oak. So we need to grow more oak. Hello, Recruit Mantis. And in here needs to be come to think of it, this might be better as a plank instead of a full block. Skinny long building. I'm not sure. I think it needs to be a little bigger. Oh. So this would be where we go into the building. We need the floor. And then this is the working zone. The ramp would come in here. This doesn't look big enough. Am I biting off more than I can chew here? Let's see. For the working zone, this. Yeah, I don't like how this is skinny planks and this is big planks. I'm still just trying to think. Thinking. I also don't like that it's oak. I'm thinking I'm gonna make this spruce. It'll go well with both of these colors, the lines and then the lighter brown in the treated wood. Dark oak would not work here. It's too dark. So let's see about spruce. I'll sleep and then chop down that tree. And I think that dock area needs to be 5 wide to make me happier. So let's think about that. Hello, Sassy. It's too busy for its thin size. Oh. I could see that. Definitely. What do we got for less busy? Let's see the panels. I am on PC, Sassy. Alright. So we do some switching out the different wood styles. Let's think about this a bit. I will probably chisel and bit frame this a bit. Thinking there's 3, 4. Which one did I do? I did this one. 5. And then if we did I wish these were connected textures, I really do. Yuck. I don't like the panels. I think what we might have to do is figure out what acacia I want to use first, because I like this color. Oh, I like those even less. I like the color of the chiseled acacia. This would be what is most common in timber mills, most likely. This is probably too noisy, which is a bummer because I really like it. You know what I wish you could do? Like you could do in multi-blocks, put 2 half slabs in the same block space. I miss that. I'm pretty sure I could chisel and bit something like that. Because then I could make the treated wood that I have here as a half slab and put the acacia in it. And it wouldn't be quite such a stark difference. But I don't think that's a thing just on its own with just the saw. So yeah, being able to do that and then put that in it. Can I shift, put it in it? Oh. Mind blown. Poof. Hello, Mr. Minecraft game. And then putting inventory full. Oh. 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 There, this is it, folks. Okay. I need a chest over here. They're all chiseled. Where'd my crate? Let's put the limestone away. We'll just, oh, look at that! It even, when you break it, that's kind of cool. Okay, just clear the inventory a bit. Made some decisions. And that also means I will likely not use a spruce port open air. Probably won't use this as spruce. It will probably be the acacia with a I like the acacia. And there are acacia fences, and I could also chisel bit stuff. This is magic. Magic. I'll be doing that. So, let's get a bunch of this chiseled correctly, and then cut it in half in that direction. And more of the acacia. That is the stuff I already want to be looking like that. Yeah, cut it. Don't cut it all. There we go. Alright, so we'll lay these down. And I've already decided I'm going to move it down. Oh, I can't move it down too far because of the road. Curb, grass. Yeah, I can't move it down at all. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the inside is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is going to take some time. And I also have to sleep again soon. Oop. Can I undo you? Somehow. I don't think so. Yeah. Let's go sleep. Pretty much says don't make mistakes when you're not using the chisel. I don't know how to undo that block. If there's a way to do that, I might just have to turn it into bits. I just noticed we jump up to get to the road on this side. I'm gonna have to lower this road. I don't like that. We'll lower it. Not now, but I just noticed it, so. Okay, so let's do 16 more. Fixed. Alright. Chisel and bits, how I love you. Now I don't mind that algorithm took forever to make AE2 for 1.10. Because he was doing this. Alright. We need a lot more acacia. We'll check our chest here in a moment because I think I chucked some in there too. That was a different chisel texture. So. Sorry about that. I double-clicked the mute button. Okay. Yep. So let's chisel those to be the wide plank, and then we shall take, what, half of them? No, I'll take half of half. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Now, in Minecraft terms, where is this tree farm going to be? Do I want to put the tree farm over there and, like, pipe the logs over here? I don't know. Alright, here's the working platform now where the saw is gonna go probably here. Yeah, that can make sense. Imagine it. Here's the fulcrum, the pole, and then there's a conveyor, there's a belt going over the pole this way, spinning another pole that is turning another conveyor belt that's up and down to make the saw go up and down. Hide the pipe in logs floating on the river. That sounds really cool. That does sound really neat. I will have to consider that. That sounds really neat. I'm still just thinking about it, sorry. Okay. So here's the doorway to get into the building. Does not need to have a lot of windows, this building doesn't. There's the door to get out, make it double wide, get out onto the work floor. And let's figure out where these windows are gonna go. I'm not going to put any on the small sides. And let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that last cough I just did gave me the whole stars in your eyes look. Flickering. Let's plant some more acacia. Because you never can have enough when you're using it for building. That makes me happy, just to have the one window here. I don't put the window into the work area. Well, it's time to feed the cats. Which also means another 5-minute break for me. And I will be right back and we'll keep working on the timber mill. That looks pretty... Alright. It's nighttime. Hello, Mr. Spider. Saw blade ascent. I have not, because I've not looked into advanced rocketry. Oh. Iron plates, iron rods, which we can't quite make yet. Unless there's... Yeah, I don't have a lathe. So we'll have to get to that. But that rest of that would be cool on there. Writing it down. Assembly from advanced rocketry. Yeah, I can't make the rods just yet. We don't have a metal press. Oh, no, no. Wait, what? Oh, sweet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8. Yay, Carl! And do I still have that coal ore on me? No, because I need power for the generator over there. Do I put it in the crate or do I need to go back into the warehouse? Boy, it's annoying when everything is everywhere on the map at the moment. Alright. Oh, it's full. Oh, good. And let's do that. So we'll make the plates, and then we'll head back over there. Can you unprocess any? No, you can't. They're useless. Just like this sword that I was just being silly about asking for. That one there. We'll put the extra saplings. Why don't I have the sap? Oh, because I have the saplings up here and there's no room up here. Okay. So yeah, I'll probably have to make a whole bunch more seared brick. I might do some of the cracked and some of the plain seared stone for the blast furnace flue so it can be multi-purpose. Oh, see, I'd have to repair them. And when I'm not that worried. Okay. Let's head back over there. So this open area right here, where we got this house, could become our tree farm. Or, you don't want to be this far away, there's another little opening right here that we could put our little tree farm in. I'd probably clear some of these away or let whatever tree chopping method I put over here do that. And I could very easily, we'll cover the ravine, make it look like they're being pushed across the river here, over to there. And have pipes running along the water here, and logs like that, like Silver said, that sounds really cool. And we'll sink some of this down and have more conveyor belt to get to here. Well, not the actual conveyor belt. It's not like, you know, that would be cool to see the logs coming in. Yeah, well. Okay, so let's get 3 more pieces of iron. One challenge we have currently with placing the saw blade is that I'm using lower half slabs. So we will need to figure out what to put it on. Alright. Need 6 more steel to make these. Let's see how big this is. I've never seen it before, so I don't know. And we decided that we're going to put it somewhat around here. That looks really cool. And then, of course, I would build... Bear with me here. This is not... There'll be half slabs. Do I have any? I've got... We'll use these so you can see my thought process. Or you know what? Better yet, stairs. Oops. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with those. Do I have my chisel on me, or do I have it over the other? I have my chisel on me. Dang it. Undo. There we go. I know there are just bits flying everywhere, but whatever. Then we'll put the scaffolding here. Isn't it Shift Q to get rid of a whole stack? No, that only does one. There we go. It's Control. So yeah, scaffolding here to mount the saw. Then we'll have conveyor belts coming in. But I'm thinking of if the logs actually come in this way, we need some place to collect them. Oh, I suppose I could do one of the hopper conveyors. These, the one with the drop that you can drop, and we'll put the dropping one here, and it'll just drop down, and we can bring it into the building that way. So it won't actually go through the saw, of course. What do you think? All the bits jumping around until they despawn. Jumping beans! Jumping beans! Oh, and I just picked them all right back up again. Okay, so let's work on the building itself. Let's get that capped off. And then we need to put the floor in. What are those? Dirt. Is there a sawmill for one of these mods? There's one for mechanism. There's no way we'll be doing that anytime soon. Just trying to think of getting the most out of a piece of wood. I did stone separator. That's fascinating. You get 2 sticks and 4 planks from 1 piece of wood. There's a sawmill from whatever mod this is. You get paper and sawdust. Oh, it's Tekraborn. Yeah, you can put them under the water, but then don't you get the no water around them thing? So they look like a tunnel. So yeah, there's ideas, I agree. That gives you 6. What is this from? Oh, that's probably what that assembly is for, isn't it? That gives you 6 too and requires blades. Industrial craft. Yes, there are a ton more quests, Carl. He's added more mods to the end. You can, he added, oh, I don't remember what it's called, but you skill your player up and you can add augments to your player, some kind of advanced educational thing. And then also he added whatever mod it is that adds villages that you create, and you create like different empires, and the villages have to get along with each other, and you build the different things for that. But he added a ton of mods. Ton of quests. So there's a lot more to do. So this looks doable. Granted, I'd have to make the blades. I don't know how expensive this is or what power it uses. RF. Needs 5,000 RF per log and uses 25 RF per tick. So if I'm calculating that right, it takes 25 There's 20 ticks in a second. So that's 1, 2, 5 seconds? Oh, it says process speed 200 ticks. Gotcha. So it's 10 seconds per operation. Seems like a lot of RF per operation. This won't tell me how much it uses. The block cutting machine. Is a power tier 1, so that's nice. I could probably use the Industrial Craft water. They have a water mill, right? Yeah. I could use water mills and put them underneath here to generate hell. Like this is RF, so we can't use that. But if we put other water mills underneath here to do IC2, we could do that. What was that other one that I saw? That's true. I could make it functional. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to. It's definitely a possibility. So this one I like. The calculator one I like because you get sticks and planks, and even though you only get 4, I like that you get sticks also. Because these are also useful in crafting recipes, and I just want to make sure to have things for crafting recipes. I have no clue how expensive. Ooh, there's an even upgraded one. Costs the same, so maybe it's not the same. Power cubes. Hey! Reinforced iron. This is craftable. This is easily craftable. So if I made the watermill functional, it would get, you know, optimal. I'm not quite sure about being able to make it optimal, because that requires enclosing it. Actually, I could probably use little glass bits. Or water bits, maybe, to hold the water. We would need some way of getting the water. Imagine getting the water on top of the water mill. Should I make it that big? Make it 2 more water mills? See, the challenge I have is that the only water that try to think realistically here. Yes, I think the water wheel should spin. I think I need to attach a dynamo to it to make it spin. I think. I have to remember, I'd have to look at it. I think I need to attach it to the block. I don't think I want 3. That would look really big. And then I have another problem where I think it's way too far down in order to, because the water's not flowing. And it needs flowing water, right? Not still water. So I'd have to move it up. Yeah. Because that would stink to have to put water on top. Because that's not where the water's coming from. So I'd have to figure out how to get the water from there. But it still needs flowing water, and I don't have it in flowing water. I have it in still water. So we have that to contend with. Hello, our football.
Who you calling a microscopic peanut who's smaller than an amoeba and can't answer the phone because it's on the counter and he's too short to reach it up there?
Thank you for the follow. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wiki and different pictures. Try to figure it out. Any of you have suggestions? Man, you know, this pack really needs a sleeping bag. I don't want to move the bed in case Ed has slept in this bed. I don't have an Xbox, our football. Yes, I could very well do that, Silverus. Very well do that. Okay, so yeah, no thanks, Carl. No. No, no, no. I suppose I could make a frame around. Sure, I'll be your friend, our football. We'll pinky swear it. So I could move it up one. The dynamo that we need to hook the water wheel up to could be right here. And then what I would have to do is put a frame around where the water wheel. Okay, will it work with 2, Silverus? Because I don't want to do 3, but we could put 2 here. Yeah, make this area look like a rapids right here. Boy, that would be some work. Quite some work. But it might just require, let's try this. Doing every so often that. Putting some rocks in here. And yeah, we still need to move this up one. So let's do that. And there. So now it's only 1 down in here. And if I did I need to bring up that image because I haven't made one of these in so long. So the input for this can I see that image, please? Loki, please, 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 don't climb on me right now. That is not what I wanted. Somebody has made a cool image, but it's clear water, so I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna need to move Loki. We're moving him. He's annoyed. Deal with it. And then we'll grab this if we have any stone. I have some cobble. Stone. Let's variant chisel it. We got regular cobble. Maybe some cracked cobble, and then I don't want tiles. I don't want it to look man-made. That might be the best thing. And then we'll just use regular stone. And if we can figure this out, first things first, water needs to come in this direction. So we actually need the water right here to flow that way. And now it's flowing that way. And I know I'll have to move it. Oh, and see, there you go. It's moving. So to do that without creating a full source, we can get rid of this one and that one. That breaks it. Okay, so we need to have one there. And so let's do the whole process again. All right, so that should help make it move. We don't need this one, but we need that one. I'm not sure if having it flow that direction is making this slower. But if I remove this one, it will backfill. Let's use the tiles there. It's like if I were to move that, we should. The problem with using chisel and bits is that it will create an air block. Whereas if I just create like rocks and boulders and have rapids going over them, that's going the wrong direction. But you under, you know. So I should make the other one of these before I start building it up too much. And we need to make the same sort of thing on the other side over here. And pull the water out. Nope, I want it to go that way. Okay, so that block needs to stay there. That block can move. We'll put it back in. Hi, VJ. I need to sleep again. Need to make another piece of steel. There's 3. Oh. Alright, so that'll be for that one. Let's get another piece of iron cooked into steel so we can have the 2 water wheels, which should look okay. Having 2. 3 would not look okay. And I have to keep playing with the water, I think. It is not going to produce a lot because I'm not going to have the water being up. Yeah. Unless I make... That's possible. I'm waiting for this steel. And it would like possibly be something that they would do. So let me think about it here. Come on, steel. Hi, Etternight. Nice to see ya. Alright, so let's make the other water wheel. I can make a cool house. It's definitely within my realm of capabilities. Oh, wait. Do I have to... There we go. Okay, so what I was thinking is it may be something that people do, or people, maybe something they would do is... I'm gonna build it out first, and then we'll figure it out. I need to make it all nice and cool looking. Let's frame it. And get rid of those first of all. Okay. It does sound like Tron, doesn't it? It is Redux by Approaching Nirvana. Okay. So I'm wondering if let's figure out how to take the water out of here. And we shall do this. So there's 2. And so that's flowing there. Now in the diagram, one that is right here flowing in also would work. But because... I need to cough just a second. Because there's just an open space here, we may have to just deal with the fact that the only water making this move is in this trench. It's getting very little RF per tick. But the only other places would be here, and then there, up there, this block, and then the very top going over. And since that's not the way this mill is set up, we might have to deal with, what, 15 RF a tick here? And so, let's remove this block, and that block. Hi, Uncouth! It's around here somewhere. I can make a school in Minecraft. He's just showing off his shuriken. Shuriken, however you'd like to say it. So there's this. That's definitely an idea. I can enhance it. I don't quite know. We should probably see about making the dynamo and putting it here. Can you only get output power from right here? Like, okay, if the block is here. There's my X. If the dynamo is here, can you only output power on this side? So, like, do I need to put a cable there? That's what I want to know. And now I'm stuck here. This is a good day. But not by much. I usually, ever since Beam connected to Xbox, you can watch Beam on Xbox, you get a lot more Beam followers now than you used to. Okay, power out of any side. That's good to hear, because that way I can send the power down and into the building without destroying too much more of the dock platform thing. Okay, how do you make this dynamo? It's this, right? The kinetic dynamo? Let's do that. Okay. The only way to make these coils is with this copper wire. Oh goody, so I can cut it up. I was like, I don't have a metal press. Okay. So I suppose we could work on that, but I'm doing building today. But it is great to know that I'll be able to get a teeny bit of power out of you and use it. Okay, floor in here. Floor in here. If they did this crate texture without the edges, I'd be happy. Might just do a, pardon me, stone floor. I could do the panels. Solar Flux, Tier 1. Yeah. Probably could hide them on the roof. Alright, so this is going to be the height of the building. 3 tall? Oh, I should do it 4 tall, and that window's got to move up. Alright. There we go. That's good. And then we shall do cutting down more acacia trees. We shall do the slightly pointed roof, since this is a skinny building. It won't be very pointy, but that'll work. And we can get rid of this sand. Yes, we do have 2 empowerers. We have 2. Oh, aren't you dumb? Yeah, we have empowerers over here. We just have to make display stands for this one. And this one all set up. Gotta make this building yet. One at a time, right? This is something Ed keeps asking me about, is how I'm gonna set up my tree farms. So I decided that I should figure that out. And I really like the idea of having the logs come across the river and having them, you know, hidden in the logs or something. That would be useful. I definitely agree with that, Silvers. Definitely. Okay. BJ, please don't advertise your channel in my channel. That is rude. That's true, there are thermoelectric generators. I love those things. There's our peak roof. There we go. Now I need to figure out a roof color. Should I use more treated wood and do treated wood for the roof and then the slab roof over this? I think that would look lovely, and then, oh, I think so. Oh, I missed it. Oh well. And then here we would have the sawmill, or whatever I decided, the RF, what was it that I wanted, that I liked? The separator from calculator, because it gives stones and sticks and planks. I don't know what this one does. You click uses and you don't get C&D logs to look like wedges. For the roof? I only see 4. Okay, good. It does all the vanilla wood. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, it's a calculator wood. Okay, I can understand that now. So instead of stairs, as the traditional thing, do actual wedges. Dang it. Man, chiseling bits is so finicky. No. We'll probably use the regular planks. I don't like those there. There must be another log in here somewhere. There it is. All right. Wait for those to come down. Okay, so if I did just plain treated wood on the roof, and as you said, if I did I don't have a bag, so these are just gonna fly everywhere. Let's do Dawn region. No. Nope. What I want to do is take that off. One, two, three. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then just keep chiseling my way down from there. Look at all the bits. I need a bag, I really do, before I do too much of this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, so right here. And 1, 2, 3. There's the slow gradation of roof, but I have to concern myself with this section on the edges. So I'd have to chisel out some of that and put in acacia. Alright, I need to find some wool so that I can pick up these bits. In any case, I am getting a little sore throat from all this talking that I'm doing, and I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I'm about it for tonight, for today. I stream again tomorrow evening, and this will probably be done today. So tomorrow evening, if you log in and catch me live, you'll probably see that all done. Let's pick up these saplings and get them replanted. So I'm going to call it here for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me do some building. We did finish the roof up there, and we started working on the timber mill. Got a little distracted with the water mills, but that's okay. So I will catch you back here tomorrow evening. I hope you enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye, folks.